Well, the folks in Hickman County are glad to see fall arriving today. That means it's perfect timing for the big quilt show. Jane Heron made the drive over this morning to show off just a few of their beautiful works, and we're glad to have you with us today.
Thank you.
So you have a big salute to liberty. That's the theme this year.
Yes, it is.
Tell me about some of the things that you'll have.
This is a great example of some of the quilts. They will be quilts that were tributes to veterans or perhaps fighting units, anything like that. Red, white, and blue, anything that has the colors that would exhibit patriotism in this country.
This one is
remarkable.
Yeah.
This is an astounding quilt. It was made by the members of the 738th Battalion. They were a tank battalion, and they fought in Central Europe in World War II. And this was put together for their anniversary in 1993, 50th anniversary of that battalion. The quilt was made and put together by a wife of one of the members of that unit. And of course, in red, white, and blue, it's hand quilted. It's a very, very historic piece and a very, very special quilt.
It's beautiful, and many of the members of that battalion were from the state of Tennessee. So
many
it's
of
so
them
interesting
were.
to see and read about each one.
Yes, each quilt has it's just specific to the member, and it a lot of times has their name on it, the state or city where they were from, and there's some from all over the country, but many from Tennessee as well.
That's awesome. There are over 200 quilts at the show. This one is one that a person could win if they come.
Yes, we have what's called an opportunity quilt, and this is actually designed by the Hickman County Quilt Guild. And it's called a carpenter's block, and the pattern name is called Let Freedom Ring. And it was designed and made by the members of that quilt guild. It's a king size, and you can buy a chance to win it for $1 a chance. And it's a very, very, very beautiful quilt.
It really is. You've got quite a patriotic one back here. Take a look at this one. American flag, sort of.
Yes, this quilt, it was purchased at a local estate auction, actually by a husband of one of the Quilt Guild members, and she did not even know that he was there, and he purchased this and brought it home to her, so very, very appropriate.
That's so kind.
It's a very, very nice patriotic quilt.
Very pretty. Of course, it's not all patriotic motifs that you'll see. This one is a baby quilt that's quite old.
Yes, this was done in 1967, and what's special about it is the baby was born while the husband was stationed in the Vietnam War, and it was quite a time before he saw his child, and the lady actually made this and sent him pictures quite often of the child on this baby quilt.
Oh, sweet.
So it has just a really sweet story, and this is called a cat in the basket.
And you can see why. That's nice. You have some really, really old quilts and some really unusual ones too. I love this one down here. This is a tobacco leaf pattern?
It's called a tobacco leaf pattern, and the lady made it in around 1930, and she passed away before she could actually finish it.
Wow.
And a family member take it upon herself to complete it and have it put together and quilted. So it's a very, very, very special pattern.
Every quilt tells a story, and you'll see over 200 stories at the Quilt Show. It's next Friday and Saturday, right?
It is.
Tell us where.
And it's at the First Baptist Church in Centerville, and the times are 12 to 6 p.m. on Friday and 9 until 4:30 p.m. on Saturday, and it's free admission.
That's great. Not this weekend, but next weekend over in Hickman County. Thanks so much for sharing these with us.
Thank you for having us.
I hope everybody will come out and see the show. There's so many interesting things to see. There's more information on the Hickman County Quilt Guild's Facebook page if you'd like to find out more.